Welcome to Arlington Motor Speedway here in Arlington, Texas. Arlington Motor Speedway is a high-speed, wide-turned, long straight, 1.5 mile oval based in Arlington, Texas. Starting on the pole today is Casey Kane with Martin Truex Jr. in the 78 to his outside. Jamie McMurray and Denny Hamlin take care of the back of the field on the back row, starting 14th and 15th. 15 cars are going to duke it out across 15 laps today. The pace car pulls off and brings the 5, 78, 41, 88, 14, and all the other cars with him. Here's victory lane. Only one driver wants to be there. One driver will be. 15 plan to be there. Green flag, Casey Kane takes off. Leads the rest of the field down to turn 1. Casey Kane with a little bit of edge over the 78. He will be able to clear him for the first corner. Kyle Busch making it 3 wide early. 3 with a little bit of a bobble. Through 3 and 4, Kane will retain the lead. A little bit of a flyby. Kane will lead lap 1. 24 and 43. 3 wide with the 13. On board with Truex Jr. now on lap 2. Gap seemed to grow a little bit right there actually. Big movers so far, 48, 3, and 18, all making bold moves, trying to fight their way to the front. The 5 has extended his lead over Martin Truex Jr. considerably, now on lap 3. Mr. Dillon making a pass on Casey Mears. The lead has actually grown a lot. Casey Kane has really began to set sail here in the early stages of this race. With no issue, he will continue on and lead lap 4. Lap 3, now on lap 4. Jimmy Johnson looking low under the 41. Oh, 78 almost loses it. Look at the replay. Looks like he just didn't brake a lot there. He loses it there and falls to the 41 and now is in the clutches of Jimmy Johnson. Purpose of this camera angle is to show you how fast the 5 is and show how many problems the 11 and 51 have. They need to make some significant changes. That's a third of a racetrack. It seems like a long time, and that is a massive half straightaway lead on the second place car. Trouble, car on the wall. That lead's gone. Casey Mears hard into the outside retaining wall in turn 4. Definitely left his mark on Taco Bell and Ozarka logos. Showing you the replay, I mean, it's pretty obvious what happened. No help. The tire went down. He has the brakes locked up. He's just along for the ride. Here's the bad news. You see, he can't really turn it away from the wall and hits it again. And the news, that means he's done. Heading to the pit road here. I don't think he's going down to pit road for repairs. He's pulling it into the garage, and fortunately for Mears, bringing out the caution on lap 5, his day is finished. Now the rest of the leaders will come on pit road. Casey Kane leading them down. Kyle Busch the first to enter his pit stall for service. Jimmy Johnson will be down and away along with the 78 and the 41. Casey Kane, the jack drops on the 5. He wins the race off pit road. Eric Almirola having to check up a little bit. Cars file off pit road. We're not going to have a short commercial break before we go back racing. Back for the restart here on lap 7. Casey Kane leads them to the green. Green flag is out. Huge shove from the 48 from behind. Casey Kane's going to lead into turn 1, and look at the drive he gets through the corner. Easily pulling away from everybody. 3 wide already, the 11 and the 24. Being very aggressive today. Denny Hamlin seems to have made some good changes on his car. 41 got a nose under the 48. Looks like he'll be able to complete the pass and clear him. Jimmy Johnson's going to do the same thing that Kurt just did. They're side by side entering turn 1 and, oh, contact. Kurt almost spins. He saves it. That's got to hurt. Oh, the 11 pushes the 24 up there at the track, and the 43's in the wall. 4 wide on the back stretch. Heavy contact between 4 cars, and Denny Hamlin's going to do a little dive bomb. We've got 2 cars on pit road here. This was expected. Jimmy Johnson has the right front fender knocked in, and Kurt Busch has some door damage from the contact. It was pretty heavy contact. 48 gets some bare bond. Then they'll take 4 tires. Kurt Busch finishing service on his car. Down and away they go. They were pretty high up in the field, so they will keep their lap, but barely. Martin Truex Jr. is another guy who had some good adjustments made. He was able to stick it really low there and pick up more ground on Kasey Kahne. Got a really nice drive off, and I think we're going to have a battle for the lead. He's on his bumper. Might have given him a little tap there. He did. Truex Jr. moves Kahne a little bit. I don't think Kahne liked it, and ooh, retaliation. Kahne will hit the 78 back. Saw some more retaliation between these two in turn 3, and it continues. Chase Elliott will wreck Denny Hamlin. That goes back to the restart. We're going to have another quick commercial break for pit stops. We'll be back. Back from commercial, the 42 and the 3 stayed out. The 48 and the 41 took right sides because they already had 4 from their pit stop. Everyone else took 4 tires. Incident with the 24 and 11 start began from that restart when the 11 pushed the 24 up the track. Chase didn't like it, and they made more contact later, and it escalated to that. Now ready to go green flag. We are lap 13 of 15. Green flag is out. 3 to go here in Arlington. The inside lane once again getting a really nice start. That's going to push Austin Dillon out to the front. 3 wide for position back here. Cars with 4 tires hounding Kurt Busch. It's going to hurt him. That will allow cars on 2 tires and no tires to get away some. Austin Dillon leading this race. Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Larson in pursuit. Kasey Kahne is the next car with 4 tires. He's also the guy who's dominated today. 48 sticks his nose in, but makes the wise decision to back off. That was not going to result. Oh, trouble. 24 round. Overcorrects. Heavy impact between the 43, 14, and the 24 into the turn 2 wall. That had to hurt. All 4 wheels were lifted off the ground for the 43. They hit hard. More cars in the garage. That's 5 down. 10 more cars remain in the race. 14 looks like Tony Stewart drove it in too hard. Chase could have just locked it down here and overcorrected. Look at the impact. All 4 wheels up off the ground for Eric Almirola and Tony Stewart with a really, really hard hit. The red flag is being lifted. His cleanup has been complete. The drivers all chose to stay out. Going to be back green flag. Austin Dillon with a huge jump. I don't know. Restart's going to be under review. He did back off because, it's too late now. 48's going to give the 3 a little bit of a nudge. The restart has been ruled fair. Austin Dillon did not jump it. 78 dive bombs. He makes it stick, and he's going to gain up in a lot of positions from that. Old tires versus new here at the front. Jimmy Johnson blocks low. He is not clear of Austin Dillon yet. White flag is out. Kasey Kahne gets in the back of Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon has fallen 3 positions since the restart. What's going to happen? He's going to dive low. Dive bomb like Truex. Oh, he hits Truex. They're 3 wide coming to the line. Jimmy Johnson is turned into Kyle Larson. Photo finish, Austin Dillon. I think Austin Dillon won the race. It appears he did. Already ready for the burnout. Look at there. Austin Dillon in a dramatic finish will win the NASCAR IG Allstar race. Texas-sized burnout. Here's the replay going into the final corner. Jimmy Johnson goes a little wide, but great shape. Dillon makes a bold move. He hits them. They keep it straight. 48 still in good shape. 42 then ducks low, and not much Jimmy could do. Here's the margin of victory. 1/3 of a car length. Austin Dillon, the winner. Truex Jr. second. Kahne third. Jimmy Johnson 4th. Dale Jr. looks like he got 5th. I think Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch was close for 6th. We'll have the full results for you here in a moment. Top 5, Dillon, there's Truex.